Hello everybody, Snaplocket here bringing you day 13 of Demonic Pacts reveals. As Bodhi and Jesse informed us this morning, you're a wizard, Harry. Which, of course, means that the Grimoire relic has returned, and it is our second revealed relic of the Tier 6 category. If you are unfamiliar with this relic from leagues past, here is what it does. Upon choosing this relic, you will receive the Ancient Grimoire. The Grimoire can be used to freely swap between spellbooks, and the Grimoire also acts as a Book of the Dead for the purpose of resurrecting thralls. Additionally, when you select this, you will unlock access to all prayers and spells, regardless of area, quest, or diary requirements. A pretty straightforward relic with lots of potential. This just gives you easy access to all spellbooks and all prayers, regardless of the regions that you pick. Which means this relic's usefulness is really tied pretty heavily to region choices. For example, if you took Kourend, Fremennik, and Desert, you would already have access to all spellbooks, and Chambers of Xeric and Kourend would give you access to Rigor and Augury. But you would still be missing the Piety Prayer from the Kandarin region. Would it be worth taking Grimoire just for access to Piety? Maybe, if you're running a melee-focused build. On the other hand, maybe you're considering taking Morytania, Tirannwn, and Wilderness. If that's the case, you wouldn't have access to any other spellbooks, nor any of the high-level prayers. So if that's the case, then the Grimoire relic might look really appealing to you. I think this one really comes down pretty heavily to region selection, as well as combat style focus. Maybe you don't care so much about other spellbooks. Maybe there is a specific prayer that you don't have access to, but doesn't really matter because it's not of a combat style that you're focusing in. Even if you do take regions that unlock spells or prayers, I still think the Grimoire is nice because it unlocks them instantly, and it allows you spellbook swap freedom at all times. This means that you could bring thralls into a raid with you and still have access to Venge and ancient spells. You'd be a magic powerhouse. Likewise, it means that you immediately unlock prayers like Rigor and Augury, so even if you do take Kourend, it means you don't actually have to grind out the prayer scrolls from the Chambers of Xeric. So that could be appealing. Of course, this is in the tier 6 slot, which means that it goes up against Culling Spree. So you will have to decide for yourself whether Slayer perks mean more to you than prayer and spellbook access. Perhaps you are taking Morytania and therefore you can already make your own Slayer helmet, and you don't really mind selecting your own task or not. And so the Slayer relic doesn't really look that useful to you, and you'd rather power yourself up with spells and prayers. Or maybe the exact opposite. Maybe your regions already grant you the spellbooks and prayers that you need, and you want to have a more powerful Slayer ability. Let me know in the comments down below which direction you are leaning. Does the Grimoire relic unlock a lot for you? Were you really excited and hoping that it would make a return this league? Or do you already have everything you need that this relic would give you, and you like the look of Culling Spree more? Or are you just excited for what the third tier 6 relic might be? And don't forget, Reloaded is on the board, and I could definitely see a reload into either Grimoire or Culling Spree and taking them both. I think this would actually be a really good option for some people. Next up, let us talk about today's Echo boss reveal. I am very excited to announce that the Echo Hunllef from the Tirannwn region will be making a return this league. I stated this yesterday. I took Tirannwn last league, and this boss fight was so much fun. So I'm not surprised in the slightest that they're bringing it back, and I'm very happy that they are. And it comes with the familiar Crystal Blessing from the last league. Crush the Echo Hunllef boss to empower yourself with crystal energy. Be rewarded with something familiar, but what new power might this item hold? Again, if you aren't familiar with the Crystal Blessing from Raging Echoes, when equipped in the ammunition slot, the blessing expands the accuracy and damage bonus from the Crystal Armor set to all melee weapons. So this basically just meant that you would get a 30% accuracy bonus and a 15% damage bonus to all melee weapons, which was a very, very strong effect and super fun to use, might I say. My prediction with this blessing is that they are switching this to affect the magic skill instead. I don't know if this means that they would remove the bonuses for melee and switch everything to magic, or if it'll just work for magic and melee across the board. I personally am definitely looking at a magic focused build this next league, and so if this works for magic, ooh boy, I'm gonna be tempted to take it. This is exactly what happened to me last league. I wasn't planning on taking Tirannwn until they revealed this Echo item, and because I wanted to do a melee focused build, I completely switched up my region selection so that I could take Tirannwn, and I'm very happy that I did. This item was so much fun to use last league. I guess we will just have to wait and see when they reveal all of the full Echo item effects, which I hope is going to be very soon. We have been counting down every single day, and this does mark the final region's Echo boss. Every single unlockable region has their Echo boss revealed now, except for the Karamja region, which I still think is going to be tomorrow's secret reveal. I think we are going to see an Echo boss appear in Karamja, and it is going to be all kinds of excitement and hype. And speaking of excitement and hype, the fact that we are no longer revealing Echo bosses means that we are going to switch into revealing Demonic Pacts. Again, if you're unfamiliar, combat masteries from Raging Echoes League are getting renamed to Demonic Pacts this league. And Mod Sarni teased a couple days ago that we would be seeing those beginning next week, as did Mod Husky today. He says, there's a reason we are leaving Pacts till the end of the reveals. Next week is gonna be huge, massive even. Oh my gosh, incredible amount of hype surrounding Demonic Pacts. I'm so excited to see what kind of combat buffs we are going to get this time, what sort of effects we're going to get. They've stated that the Demonic Pacts will be less linear than combat masteries were last league, so I'm excited to find out what exactly that means, how many choices we're actually going to have, what their effects are going to be. I think this is when a lot of plans are really going to be shaken up and or solidified. We only have 10 more days of reveals left, so the league is going to be here before we know it, and it does make me wonder if they will continue to do daily relic reveals, or if they will stop revealing relics and do a big batch of them at the very end like they did for Raging Echoes last time. I kind of hope that they don't. I've been really enjoying this slow but consistent daily reveal of relics to fill out the board, and so I'm wondering if what's going to happen is, instead of revealing an Echo boss as a bonus reveal every single day next week, if instead they will switch to reveal a Demonic Pact every single day. We will find out very shortly, and I know I keep saying it, but oh my gosh, I am so excited. I think that is going to do it for today's video, so if you enjoyed it, please consider clicking that like button, and if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, and maybe click that bell so that you're notified when I post new videos. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about today's reveal. I bet a lot of you were hoping that Grimoire would be revealed as a relic. Are you excited for it? Are you a little bit disappointed at where it sits in the relic tier list? And as one final thing for all of you who are following along with my daily reveal videos, first of all, thank you. I am so happy with the response that these videos have been getting, and I so enjoy theory crafting with all of you in the comments. It seriously brings me so much joy. I just wanted to be transparent about expectations for tomorrow's video. That would be Sunday the 5th. Tomorrow I will be celebrating Easter with my family for most of the day. I hope to have some time in the afternoon to get a video out, but I will have to see. I'm not entirely sure what my schedule is going to be. It's very possible that if I do post a video tomorrow, it will be very, very late, and so I apologize for that. Also, I have a feeling that Jagex is going to do a really big reveal tomorrow. I kind of expect them to reveal all of the Echo boss info. So if something like that happens, I really want to make sure that I am able to give a video the proper attention that it needs to discuss all of the reveals that they will show us. So if you're checking your subscription box tomorrow wondering, when is Snaplocket going to post the video today? I want to know what he thinks about today's reveals. Just know that tomorrow's schedule is going to be a little bit hectic, but I promise you, whatever they reveal tomorrow, I will have a video up at some point discussing it. And I am so excited to see what they're going to reveal tomorrow. So let's just leave it right here. I will see all of you in the next video. Take care, good luck, and I'm so excited.